Hey friends, Jonathan here at Night Knowledge. Today we're looking at Sons of the Forest. I'm going to teach you four early things, because the game does not have a tutorial in the least sense. So I'm going to teach you how to skip the intro sequence. I'm going to show you how to break sticks to make a fire. I'm going to show you how to place a tent and disassemble it. And then I'm going to show you how to get fish or food in the game. So let's jump right in. Okay, so the very first thing, how to skip the intro sequence. Press and hold S. Once. Twice. 3 times. And that's it. Okay, so you'll typically get sticks off the ground, or with your hatchet you can just cut little trees or branches, and as you can see here, we're quickly getting some sticks. You don't need too many to make your fire. All we have to do is we can press B to bring up your survival handbook. And helpful tip as well, if you want to lower this, the only way to lower it is by pressing B. So B to bring it up and B to pull it out. So now we need to break some sticks to make a fire. Very easy. Open up your inventory with I, and then look to your right, and that's where your sticks will always be. And you just have to left click to equip it. And here's the trick. You have to look down. And as you can see, you can see the outline of the stick symbol. Then all you have to do is press the left mouse button. Once, twice, and it will allow you to have this symbol here with the lighter. Press and hold, E, and there you go. There's your fire. All done. Super easy. Once the fire has started for a few seconds, it'll give you this symbol here. You can press and hold E. It'll bring up this little pad here. And if you have any cookable items, it'll be on this pad. We'll just close that up. Next, we're going to place a tent, or learn how to place a tent. Okay, usually in one of the beginning containers, you'll find a tarp. And with 2 sticks, that's all you need. All you have to do now is bring up your inventory with I. Look to the top right, there's your tarp. Left click to equip it. And then look on the ground to place it. You can use Q and R to rotate if that matters to you. And then you just left click to place the tarp. With the tarp placed, if you don't automatically have it, you can equip a stick like I showed you previously. And then all you have to do is look down. And when you're ready, just left click and it will place one side of the tent for you. And go to another edge, and once again look down until it gives you that arrow symbol. Left click, and there you go. Your tent is ready. You can now save by pressing and holding E, or go to sleep to regain some stamina or restfulness. Now you don't have unlimited tarps and you want to move somewhere else, so you got to disassemble it. So you disassemble with C. And I did it really fast. To be able to get the tarp back, you want to aim at the sticks and press and hold C. And that will remove the tarp. And then you can manually pick up the sticks. And as you can see, Calvin is picking up every stick in the forest. So the last thing that you're probably going to have troubles with is how are you going to feed yourself. You can get a ton of berries, but it's going to take so many berries to fill you up. And animals aren't necessarily super easy to chase down. So let's go to Calvin, and he is the key to doing this. Okay, so we've made it to a freshwater source, and now we're just waiting for Calvin to catch up. We're going to interact with Calvin by pressing and holding E, and then we're going to scroll through the options to get, and then as you can see here, fish is an option now because we're in freshwater area. So I'm just going to press D again. And we can have a few different options. I'm going to select you to give it to me. Sure, okay. And Calvin will go and start fishing. So we're going to take what we learned, and we are going to make a fire now. So how do we make a fire? Once again, we press I for inventory. We are going to equip some sticks. We're going to look down. Left click twice, and that will break 2 sticks. And once again, once it's broken, you can press and hold E. That will light a fire. And there you go. If you're afraid of the flames going out, you can press and hold E. and you can feed it some leaves. Especially since it's raining right now. Now it looks like Calvin's coming back with something. Looks like he has something squirming. There we go, he's dropped a fish. There we go, but that's raw fish, so that's not good enough. We can eat it raw if we want to, or we can press and hold E when interacting with the fire, and we will throw the fish down. So just like many survival games, you can't let your food just sit on the fire, otherwise it will burn and go away. So I'm going to watch the fish, and all you have to do is watch it. Right now it has that silver color. Once it's cooked, it's going to obviously brown up a bit. So let's wait and maybe even time it. So now that it's cooked, I'm going to press E. And as you can see, bottom left, it says cooked fish has been collected. We have two different options, and thank you, Kelvin. We can either press I, and it'll show what's on the left right here, our cooked fish and raw fish. Or you can press and hold I, which is your quick bag, and usually the fish would be right here, but for whatever reason it is not. So I'm just going to open up my inventory, and I'm going to select my cooked fish over here, and just left click on it, and your character will automatically eat. When you're in single player, like I am right now, when you have your inventory open, it pauses the game, essentially, so you don't have to worry about getting snuck up on. And that's it. We're just going to go cook the other fish. And there we go. We just have to watch it, and you know, Kelvin will just keep fishing from this pond forever unless you tell him to stop. And I just picked up some feathers. So those are some very quick duh moments for Sons of the Forest. How to skip the intro sequence by pressing and hold S 3 times. You can break sticks to make a fire by simply equipping a stick, looking down, and pressing the left mouse button. And then to place a tent, you open your inventory, you select your tarp by left clicking it, you place it on the ground, preferably somewhere where there will be a white outline, and then you can place sticks on 2 corners. And finally, to get fish or food, all you have to do is go to a freshwater source like we are right here. I'll pull up my map so we can take a look. We'll zoom in. So that's fresh water. Obviously salt water, you will not be able to do that. And yeah, just have Kelvin get the food for you, set up your fire, and then throw your fish onto the fire there, and it'll cook it for you. I hope that helped you out. Check out the rest of my channel for other videos on Sons of the Forest, video games, board games, and other fun things. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.